Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm down in Yankalilla today and I've come down to Yankalilla Bakery. I haven't been down here for over 10 years, so that's quite some time, well before I started my Facebook group and this YouTube channel. So today I'm going to have a little Marty feast. I'm going to try their Cheeseburger Pocket. I'm also going to try their chunky steak plain pie. I'm also going to try their cheese and bacon pocket and their beef taco pie. So let's go inside, let's grab ourselves another heap of food and we'll see what they're all about. Friday pie day done right in the deep south of Adelaide. Let's go. All right, another Marty feast. Far out. This is their Cheeseburger Pocket, which we're going to try out. This retails for $7.50, I think. Beef taco pie, this retails for $7.30. We're going to try out their plain steak pie. This retails for $7.30 also. And their cheese and bacon pocket, have a look at that. We're going to try that as well. Let's get stuck into the Cheeseburger Pocket. It looks good. Nice golden top, golden brown base, neatly folded, and sesame seeds on top. Yankalilla Bakery's Cheeseburger Pocket weighs in at 304 grams. All right, let's cut into their Cheeseburger Pocket and we'll see what the filling is like. Oh, by the way, thanks for the sauce, Victor. I went down to Jefferson, picked it up yesterday, mate. That's the inside of their Cheeseburger Pocket. Have a look at that. That looks good. Piping hot. So we've got a hamburger patty in there. There's some bacon, pickle, and cheese. Let's give that filling a crack. Well, flaky pastry. The meat patty is nice and juicy. It's seasoned well and cooked well. It's not too salty. There's plenty of cheese in there. It is missing two of the key elements for the cheeseburger, the ketchup and the mustard. I think you have to have those two ingredients in any sort of cheeseburger meal for it to qualify, I think. All right, my final verdict on their cheeseburger parcel. Well, the presentation looked good. It had a nice golden top, the base was golden brown. It did have the majority of the key elements in there. I'm not too sure if they have put mustard or sauce in there. If they have, you need to put more in there, 100% more in there. So the patty was nice and juicy. There's plenty of cheesiness happening throughout the parcel. There was a bit of bacon there, a couple of pickles. Pastry was nice and tasty, a little bit buttery on the palate. I quite enjoyed it, but it needs mustard and ketchup. They nearly captured the cheeseburger sort of flavour happening there. So 3.5 out of 5. Mustard and ketchup is required, and lots of it. Other than that, it was pretty tasty. Yeah. All right, this is their beef taco pie in a foil tray. Now, we know what they say about pies in foil trays. So this retails for $7.50, I think it was. It's got a nice taco looking lid. Their beef taco pie weighs in at 200 grams on the money. All right, let's crack it out of the foil case. Then we'll see what the rest of the pie's like. So it's got a nice even colour around the sides. The base is a bit darker. Let's cut into it and we'll see what Yankalilla Bakery's taco pie is like. That's the inside of their taco pie. Smells taco-like. So, mince in a spicy Mexican seasoning, far out. There's some kidney beans in there, a bit of corn, and some cheese happening as well throughout the filling. The pastry is of a uniform thickness. It's pretty tasty though, sort of captured all their Mexican sort of flavours happening there. So the pie sort of held up all right coming out of that. So that filling's really nice. It's got a bit of It's got a small amount of spice to it, a little bit of kick. They've really captured those sort of Mexican flavours in the filling. That's tasty as, and there's a bit of cheese in there, which I already think I've said. So Yankalilla Bakery, they're located in the deep south of Adelaide, probably about hour and a half out of the CBD, straight down South Road. Just keep going down South Road and you'll get there. We'll go through Yankalilla. The bakery is on your left-hand side as you're going through Yankalilla. You can't miss it. I haven't been down here for over 10 years, so they've changed owners now from the last time I was here. I can't recall if they were baking in full trays back then, so yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of these. Anyway, my final verdict on their Mexican pie for $7.50 it was. The filling was really tasty. They captured all the Mexican sort of flavours in there. The mince had a bit of spicy sort of old El Paso kick to it. There was some kidney beans in there, some cheese, some corn, no gristle. That all stayed in there as it should. Sorry, I forgot to do that. Really tasty. I like the taco sort of chips on top. Just the sides and the base were on the verge of probably being a little bit too soggy, as you'd call it, from it being baked in the full tray. Look, other than that, the pie sort of held up reasonably well. It was pretty damn tasty. I reckon that'll be worthy of a 4 thumbs out of 5. Not bad. All right, I've got the regular flat white with 2. Let's see how their coffee rates. Smells all right. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. It's not too bitter. Sweet enough for me. My 2 sugars, yeah. Creamy, velvety, and rich. This is Yankalilla Bakery's plain steak pie, retail for $7.50. It's got a nice golden looking lid. Their plain steak pie weighs in at 224 grams. Let's crack it out the 4 case and we'll see what the sides and the base are like. They're of a uniform colour. The base is a bit darker. It does feel a little bit, how you going? Compared to a pie that's baked in a normal pie tray. Let's cut into their chunky steak pie and we'll see what it's like. That's the inside of their chunky steak pie. Oh, that's hot. Ooh. It's baked reasonably well, could be baked. I think the pie bottom could be baked just slightly more. So chunky steak and a pretty flavoursome gravy. It's seasoned well, it's not too salty. The meat to gravy ratio is about right. The meat's tender to eat on the palate, it's not too chewy. Yeah, it's not too salty, there's a little bit of pepper in there as well. My final verdict on their chunky steak pie, well, the filling tasted pretty nice, it was pretty flavoursome, the meat was cooked well, it wasn't too chewy, bit of salt, bit of pepper in there. Just the pie bottom, the stability was a bit, how you going? Just because it was baked in one of these. In saying that, I've had pies which have been perfectly baked in these containers, so I think there's a bit of an art to baking pies in them. Yeah, that's the only thing that probably let the pie down. Other than that, it was pretty good, semi-flaky pastry on there. I reckon that's worthy of 3.5 thumbs out of 5. Last but not least, this is their cheese and bacon pocket. It looks good. Something different to try. I think they said it retails for $7.30. Flaky pastry from the get-go. Nice presentation. Golden brown base. Their cheese and bacon pocket weighs in at a whopping 287 grams. That's pretty decent value for money. All right, let's cut into their cheese and bacon pocket and I'll check it out. Pockets. That's the inside of their cheese and bacon pocket. Pocket. Oh, it smells all right, but there's something in there that tickled my nostrils. Some sort of mince filling. There's a layer of mince filling in there. I'd like to know what they put in with that mince sort of filling, because it's, yeah, it's quite a strong, overpowering herb I think. So there's diced bacon in there, onion, your cheese on top, and some unidentified herb or spice that's slightly overpowering. I'm not a fan of the taste of it. Yeah, some people might like it, some people may not. Another rainy Friday in Adelaide. Wow, can't escape it. All right, let's finish it off. Now, I'd like to know what herbs in there, just because I think it's a little bit too overpowering and it's killed off the flavours of the cheese and bacon. It's not agreeing with me. Wow, that pastry is just super flaky. Yeah, everywhere. All right, my final verdict on the cheese and bacon pocket. The presentation looked good. It had cheese and bacon on the top. The base was golden brown. Pastry was super flaky. I'm just questioning the filling. There was mince and bacon in there and some other sort of herb or spice that sort of overpowered it for me a little bit. I wasn't really a fan of that layer of mince, so yeah, some people may like it, some people may not. Anyway, we'll give the cheese and bacon pocket 3 thumbs out of 5. My 2 favourites today were the Mexican pie, the Mexican taco pie, and the cheeseburger pocket. They're probably the 2 favourites of what I've had down here today. So, as per usual, we'll have a quick look around in the bakery, and that'll be it for the video, guys. All right, let's start with their family-sized quiches. Have a look at them. They look nicely presented, nice and big. Family pies and pasty slices. Family-sized fruit pies. I reckon they'll be apple, apricot, and she's my cherry pie. They look good. Small fruit pies. I started baking fruit pies in my Weber and I was smoking them and they taste fantastic. That's Yankalilla Bakery's vanilla slice. What do you reckon about them, Jack? I'm not a fan of the coconut though. Evan, Yankalilla's custard tart. What do you reckon about them, mate? More tarts. That's a rough apricot slice, and that's what it's called, the apricot rough slice. Florentine, different version of the Florentine from what I've seen on my travels around Australia. That's their kitchen bun. Now don't forget, Saturday week. Now don't forget, next Saturday we'll find out which bakery in Adelaide has the best kitchen bun. A chocolate cream bun. Cream buns. Slices, the hedgehog slice. Looks alright. Their hazelnut slice. The apple crumble cheesecake. And their caramel slice. More goodies. That's their chocolate cake. Looks nice. Melting moments. Nice and petite. Ballooners, jam and custard. Their fruit sort of cinnamon scroll. And their finger buns. sliced strudels.
So I gave the feedback on the double.
And their chocolate donut. Sprinkle / chocolate donuts. Carrot cakes. Apple crumble muffins. Macaroon slice. And their Rocky Road. Wagon wheels. Someone on the channel the other day suggested I try a wagon wheel. Next time. And the, whatever they're called, I remember having them when I was a kid, 40 years ago. Some more donuts. Looks like a Biscoff donut. And a large strudel. All right, these are all their pies, pasties, and sausage rolls. Look all right. A Cornish pasty, normal pasties, cheese and bacon pocket. That was well different. A sausage roll. More pies, which I don't know what flavours they are. And some more pies down the bottom, and looks like Kranski's there as well. So that's some of the specials they've got on vegan pie. Minced parcels, the beef taco pie, the mac steak and cheese, and a double bacon cheeseburger parcel, which I thought was great. Just needed some mustard and ketchup. So they also bake breads here, sourdoughs, French sticks, dark rye, white sourdoughs, farmhouse, and some sliced breads. That's their menu up there. So they've got about 1, 2, 10, I'll say 12 different flavours. And they do fresh sangers and rolls. Ham and cheese croissants. And some pizzas. Anyway guys, that's it from Yankalilla. Thanks for watching the video. Please give the video a like, one of them. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, jump on Facebook, join my group, the Meat Pie Appreciation Group. The link's in the video description as well as the other information about the business. Thanks for watching from the deep south of Adelaide. All you Adelaides, yeah. See you on the next one, people. And they also do pie floaters. I just noticed this, they're $10. So for all you South Aussies that love a good pie floater, get down and try one.